the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Monday, they'll be taking on Kate Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers.
Looking at this stretch, they should have little issues beating most of their opponents. They just need to keep the intensity up and avoid playing down to their competition.
Here are the five for the Lakers. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron James out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Smart in at the 3. And for Minnesota, Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And his teams run through the finish line of the season, Grant. There must be a certain amount of reflection happening.
For teams that are out of it, they might start that process now. But who has time for that if you're playoffs bound?
Now here's Randall. Clock at 6. Good work defensively by James. Pass to Ayton. And he comes up with a bucket.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
Doncic against DiVincenzo. To the wing, right side. Here's Randall. Rejected by James. Smart for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. To the middle. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Randall.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
James outside. And here's Doncic outside. And he buries his first look.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Brad.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Now here's Randall. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. Over James. Rebounded by LeBron. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Ayton. Inside. DiVincenzo with a steal. To the paint. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Smart. Doncic on the wing. DiVincenzo covering. That one goes in.
Yeah, Luka's arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
Randall finds Gobert. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And here's Edwards. Picked by Gobert. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. Minnesota again missing.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Doncic outside. The 3. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Timberwolves trail by 5. Edwards, a pass to Randall. Some solid defense from James.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. High arcing shot. James, that's good.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's Dosunmu in for DiVincenzo. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes comes in for Ayton. And Hachimura has subbed in for Reeves. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Greg.
And that became a glaring need, as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
And the Lakers have possession following the three-pointer by Minnesota. And it's Doncic missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Dosunmu, the pass to Edwards. Over Hachimura. Edwards can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 4. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. I asked him, how do you plan to deal with Luka Doncic? He laughed and said, I think that's a question the entire league is asking. Luka is amazing. He's been a superstar from day one, and what impresses me the most is his poise. Nothing seems to get to him. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And so it's Minnesota with it, following the score by Los Angeles. Gobert finds McDaniels. The three is up. Ooh, poked away and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And let's take a look now at some numbers for LeBron James.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Some changes for Minnesota. Anderson's checked in for Gobert. Ingles comes in for McDaniels. And Conley subbed in for Edwards. And then for Los Angeles, LaRavia comes in for LeBron. And it's Kennard in for Smart. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Minnesota with some changes. Randall comes in for Anderson, and it's Highland in for Ingles. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. Stolen by Reed. Dosunmu goes in, fires from deep, and Highland good for 3.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Pass to Hayes. Now here's Kennard. LaRavia outside. Back to Kennard. 6 to shoot. And again, the Lakers, no good. Here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 3. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Can't get it to fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Los Angeles up by 3. And we'll be back right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Austin Reeves out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then there's Hayes. And it's LaRavia in at the 3. Now here's Dosunmu. No points yet. Randall on the screen. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
That one drops. He ties it up. Now here's Reeves. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Kennard. Nails it from 3. Kennard's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
That's a high IQ pass by Reeves. He sets up the guy who's most open.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Reeves, the pass to Hayes. Here's Kennard. Pass to Reeves. And here's Hachimura. Checked by Randall. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Outside Conley. Randall against Hachimura. Randall right side. Over Hachimura. Kennard with the rebound.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Now here's LaRavia. He's covered by Dosunmu. And it's LaRavia missing. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside, Highland. Dosunmu on the wing. Back to Highland. From downtown. Rebound by the Lakers. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
Oh, man, they were in total control. Really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Conley passes to Randall. Outside, Highland. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Well, Jackson Hayes, a rim-running center with explosive athleticism, Clark.
Yeah, he's a constant lob threat. I mean, plays well above the rim. He sets solid screens. He's got pretty good feet, so he's able to get out of his screens quickly. Rebounds, protects the paint. I mean, he plays his role at a high level, and he's shot over 70% from the field multiple times in his young career.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for DeSumo. Edwards, he's checked in for Highland. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. On defense, the Timberwolves. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. James passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
You're sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
Pass to Gobert. Now Randall. Now here's Edwards. Defended by Smart. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And the basket by Gobert.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
5 on the clock. Doncic, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense. They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
Now here's Smart. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Ayton, the screen on McDaniels. James goes in. Pass to Doncic. The shot's good on the assist by James. Doncic has got his third bucket of the night.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka gonna cook you.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Lakers also making a change. Austin Reeves is checked in for Connect. A minute 20 left to play in the first half. Outside McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Right side Reed. Reed a screen on Smart. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. And here's Edwards outside. Doncic grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. DiVincenzo with it. Now Doncic defending. Pass to Edwards. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And he lobs it up to the rim. McDaniels with a steal. Pass to Edwards. With 1 on the clock. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Los Angeles up 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey, everybody. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
You take a look at the Lakers. They've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part, the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
Switching gears now, let's talk about a common theme from that first half. Luka Doncic all over the highlight reel.
Excellent first half, scoring the ball, doing it efficiently. Dare I say, like the one Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, of course, you shot a high percentage, Jack. All you did was just catch the ball and dunk it. Maybe a 3-foot jump hook. Maybe. No, you did a lot of other things. Okay, I'll let it go.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. The Lakers lead by 4. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's McDaniels in at small forward. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
For 3, Randall. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Edwards for 3. Doncic pulls down the board. And for the Lakers, they're shooting around 53%, a nice number. And Smart nails the triple.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Gobert against Ayton. Randall, pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards. Puts up a 3. Minnesota again missing.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Doncic outside. Gobert against Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. And there's James from the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards looking it over. Back to Randall. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Randall's got his first 2 points of the night.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Smart outside. Back to Doncic. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Looking to get it going. Edwards. Reeves with some nice D.
trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Here's James, right wing. Ayton with it. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. James against Edwards. James can't get it to go.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you so much. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, "I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me." Guys?
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
LeBron gets the bucket inside.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Outside Edwards. Back to Randall. James with a steal. And they're running. McDaniels against Smart. Reeves, the pass to James. Shoots over Randall. The shot by James, no good.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
To stop the drought. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Just an attacker is Randall. Always seems like he's being sent to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Timeout call for Minnesota. All right, let's go. Coming off the court. Come on, get back. We're Timberwolves.
Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. DeSumo comes in for McDaniels. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for James. LaRavia is checked in for Smart. And it's Kennard in for Doncic. And he knocks down the first one.
You're looking for a guy that plays with a bit of an edge. Julius Randle is your man. I mean, he's been an All-NBA selection on multiple occasions.
And Randall drops them both.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
LaRavia outside. Over Edwards. And it's LaRavia missing. Timberwolves trail by 11. Edwards, the pass to Randall. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards has got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Now here's Kennard. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Reeves against Conley. Shot is good by Reeves. Reeves has gotten his first bucket of the night.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Pass to Reed. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Now Randall. Hachimura covering. Fade away. The Lakers with a rebound.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Reeves. Good on the bucket. Reeves has gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Now Edwards. Fires the 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got James. Jake LaRavia is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Hayes in at the 5. Now here's LaRavia. Hachimura. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Reeves.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Shannon's checked in. Smith, he's checked in for the Lakers. Timberwolves trail by 13. Here's Highland. Randall outside. DeSumo on the wing. Back to Randall. Here's Shannon. He's covered by LaRavia. Shannon's shot is off.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
LaRavia passes to Reeves. Back to LaRavia. There's the 3. And it's DeSumo with the rebound. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a low 26% from the field. Pass to Shannon. Takes a 3. Hachimura with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Now here's Smith. The 3. Sinks it from distance. And the Lakers lead by 16.
Yeah, great idea there. He set Smith up and let him knock him down.
And the basket by Highland.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Highland. And then for Los Angeles, Kleba, he's checked in for Hachimura. Marcus Smart comes in for Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Smith. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Kleba. Pass to Smart. It's stolen. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And the basket by Dosunmu.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Here's Kleba. LaRavia, left side. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. Fires the three. Rebounded by Kleba. The Lakers lead by 12. Smart finds Doncic. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Kleba, left side. Here's Hayes. Reed defending. Here's the pass to Smart. Off on the layup. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Edwards. Reed. Outside Conley. Kleba against Randall. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
The Lakers lead by 10. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Now on the court is the action pass squad. Get down a little bit.
Changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And then for Los Angeles, DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Kleba. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for LaRavia. And here's Ayton. Now Doncic. Ayton with a screen. Let's loose for three. Doncic, count it.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Gobert with a screen on Reeves. Now Gobert. Now here's DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, ferocious from Gobert.
Excellent mobility right there. I like when Gobert rolls to the rim with that aggression.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Oh, watch out below.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
With the step back. Edwards against Reeves. Reeves there for the rebound. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. At one point, they led by 16. McDaniels with a steal.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Lakers.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And they're going to win this one, making this their 47th victory so far.
And we don't see this too often with how competitive this league is, but they won all 4 meetings against the Timberwolves.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Luka Doncic.
He was superb as a facilitator, really orchestrated things offensively, created a lot of opportunities for ready shooters.
Now here's Kennard, tightly guarded, from deep. Yes, sir, with the 3.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Now here's Highland. From 15 feet away. Ooh, the shot misses. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
All right, thanks, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Luka Doncic.